Alright, Turtle Chris on the hunt here. Been seeing some pictures of the Ninja Turtles, the Giants, that they remade about a year ago. And people have been finding like Leonardo and Donatello, so kind of want to check it out, see if there's anything, and yeah, let's go. They do have some at the Jack Simpsons. Here's an auto. What are they asking? $10? Not bad, not bad. Some WWE figures. I don't know who this is. $5.99. Well, that's from that Nickelodeon Slime Speedway game they put out. It's the blue news van. We're outside of Ross. Let's go find out what's in here. I know there's some World of Nintendo stuff, Turtles, and a whole bunch of other stuff hidden in the pegs. Another Jack's figure hit by the horrible pricing. What is going on here? You can get these normally at Target for $5 and Walmart. Take a look at the action figures. $10 for the Superstars. If you're looking for some of those. Let's play. How much is Larry Koopa? Oh, good lord. There's something I haven't seen in a while. The Marvel Legends Kenner style figures. I saw about this on Instagram that they were upcharging on Jack's and other stuff, but upcharging over retail where you can get it at Walmart or Target for cheaper? It's not cool. Yeah, $26. Those are easily $5. Yeah, it's easily like a $19, $20 set normally. Oh, that's a really good deal for that. It's the re-release pizza thrower. Get them at $14.99 right now. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this in stores. Stretch and Shout Mikey from the newer Mutant Mayhem line here. That's pretty cool. It's like a modern day equivalent of the 1997 Stretchy Turtles from the original line. $10, not bad. There's that Mikey kart racer again. $13.99 here. And they also have Leonardo. $13.99. Pretty cool. There's that Fireball Luigi. And yep, same old stupid pricing there. Anything else? Oh, well, you can still find these guys. The Loyal Subjects. Ninja Turtles. $10. These are ones you either like them or you hate them. I personally like them. They're not the best, but I had a lot of fun putting a set together of like the core characters, and they did actually get a lot better with newer releases. All right, Turtle Chris here. We are outside of that GameStop. I found the superpowers the other day. And there was one thing I kind of left behind there. It was the T-Craft for the Superpowers figures. And I kind of did that because I do that GameStop Pro member thing and get a $5 coupon every month and discounts on all the stuff. So figured wait a couple days, come back and try to knock as much money as I can off of this thing. So let's go inside and let's see what they got. Alright, so we're back here. We really didn't look at the other stuff. We got some of the new Superman movie figures. Some of the new Batman Adventures. Or Superpowers. We got a lot of good stuff here. Never even seen that one before. We'll see if the movie doesn't do good. We got some pretty cool figures for it. This one's really awesome. I like the design of those. It's the red label too. Good lord. And here it is. It's still right where it was. Yeah, $28, cheaper than what I heard it was. So yeah, let's see what we can get that down to. It's a cool Cyclops and Wolverine. Don't sleep on these Tataku turtles. They are pretty nice. They got a bunch of them back there. They have best turtle. Yes, they do. Let's take a look at World of Nintendo. That's cool. Ocarina of Time, Navy in a bottle. Some Mario figures. A whole bunch of Mario figures. Oh my god, I spent so many times looking for this about a year ago before finding it at a show. And there he is. Really cool figure if you're collecting any of these. A couple Mario movie figures still here. A lot of Mario. Oh, they do carry the Street Fighters here too now. There's Guile. What are these tubs? I guess it's pretty funny. Absolutely hilarious. Oh. Oh man. That's too bad they're blind boxed. Love to get all those He-Mans. My luck, I get something like that crap. Yeah. Markings, or sometimes these things have a number which you can determine what they are. Alright, so it came out to about $23 with the coupon and discount. Not too bad. It's the last, well, if they don't do any more, it's the last vehicle I needed. Don't mind paying $23 for it. I didn't want to pay really anything over, I don't know, $25. These should not be worth, you know, near $30. All right, what is up? It is Turtle Chris, and I'm going to make a stop into this Walmart. Haven't been here in quite a bit, but I want to see if they have any of those new Sega Genesis. They're like a miniature cartridge, and when you open them up, there's like mini figures. There's like Altered Beast, Street Fighter, Sonic. So let's go take a look in here and see what we find. We're in the collectibles department here, and let's see, we got some Jurassic Park stuff. Yeah, not a whole lot of that. Oh, that's cool. Nardo. Ninja Turtle crossover. Clearance. See if any of those toys that were missing from last time made their way over here. Oh yeah, here's Robo Force for $15. Wrecker. I actually have the original here. Oh, they got Max as well. $15. Walmarts will have different prices, but I would check your clearance. It looks like all the nacelle stuff's starting to go. They're tempting, but I don't know if it's a line I'd want to get everything of. But now we're talking here. I've been looking for this one. Sectars, Stellara, the lost one they never made originally, for $10. I think I'll get that. Night Fighting Dargon. Or what do you call it? And Dargon. Which I have the original, and apparently these are pretty much just like the originals. So I don't know if I want to double dip when I'm happy with the original versions. All right, the main action figure aisle. Let's see if we can find anything good here. Still looking for some of the Jack's Sega figures. I did get the Were Dragon, but I want to see if the Kangaroo or the Shinobi or Golden Axe guys are out. Some mix matchers. That's a re-release Metalhead from 2012. Superman everywhere. There's the Superman end cap. A lot of people have been finding, and I guess they actually have it here. Red Platinum, Mr. Terrific, a bunch of them. I kind of want to see if the movie's actually good before I decide to get any of the McFarlane stuff. Plenty of Lex and Ultraman. And we have the Army of Eyes. Just a bunch of those. I actually did pick up Axel as well the other day, off camera. Figure I might as well before they start disappearing. Same old Sonic you see everywhere else. And we got a bunch of Ryus and Chun-Li's here. Don't sleep on this line. This is a really, really great representation of Street Fighter II figures. Articulations are good. The price point, they used to be $25, but they're $30, but they're still decent for what you get. I'd highly recommend grabbing all these. They're a little bit behind here. They should be up to Sagat and Blanca just came out. So you might want to check online for those. So that Sectaurs figure was actually $8 when it rang up. So definitely check your Walmarts, check the clearance, see if they're getting rid of things. Yeah, pretty good deal. All right, so that was pretty much everything we found at the trips to GameStop, Walmart, and Target. Pretty satisfied. I found some of the stuff on my list I was looking for, and some clearance deals. You can't beat that. But yeah, next video we're gonna take a look at Retro Madness, do a kind of a tour, and see what kind of goodies they got in there. But until then, this is Turtle Chris out. Next up, we have the complete Superman Superpowers line. That's tying in with the new movie coming out actually in a few days. Got all 5 of them at once. Wasn't too happy about the price. They kind of went up. I did have some coupons, so it kind of alleviated the blow a little bit, but let's take a quick look at them. So we have Metamorpho, Guy Gardner, Superman, Mr. Terrific, and Ultraman. It is a little bit incomplete. They didn't make a Hawk Girl or Lex Luthor. We are getting one of the robots that comes with the gold Fortress of Solitude playset. I have one of those on pre-order, and so we'll complete that when that gets here. Not bad figures, just standard superpowers, a lot of mold reuse. Pretty satisfied with them. Nice to have them in the collection. Hopefully the movie does well. And also I got the Mr. Terrific ship, which we'll take a look at here. And here is the Mr. Terrific T-Craft. Yeah. So luckily I got this with a coupon, and it was already discounted for GameStop members. Because I don't see this thing being worth nearly 30 bucks. It's cool, it looks good. And yeah, this should be like $10 to $15. This thing's kind of small. Kind of feels like, you know, one of the toys they make for kids. It opens up, so it's pretty decent in there. The figure barely goes in. You can kind of slide him in here. But I mean, for $10, this would have been a really good steal or whatever. But maybe at, you know, 26 or 27 what they were asking, they could have at least put the figure in there with it. So I would say maybe wait until this goes on clearance or goes to Ross or wherever, and you know, maybe not pay any more than 10, I would say. Still cool. You know, it seems like, I don't know, I think they're winding down the Superpowers line, so they're just kind of cheaping out a little bit on everything. But it was good to find it in the wild. If this is the last vehicle I need to complete the Superpowers set, that's a good thing. All right, here's the batch of Walmart pickups that I just got. The other day I kind of showed the Ultra Beast Were Dragon. Really cool figure. Off camera, I picked up this axle. I had said that I was going to pick him up, and notice he's starting to get a little bit scarcer on the pegs. So I figured, why not? And then I found the Sectar Stellara for $8 on clearance that we just saw. And yeah, these figures are pretty nice for the value. I think that was like 10, 10, and 8. And yeah, the Sectars, the new ones, they had all three, but these are pretty much remakes of the original line, down to like the articulation and everything. A couple more articulated joints like the elbows and the hands, but they actually fit in pretty good with the entire line of the 1985 Coleco ones. So yeah, the Sega ones, I'm kind of interested in getting more of these. I know they have the Kangaroo out from Streets of Rage, and they just released Shinobi and Golden Axe characters. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for those, and hopefully build out a nice little classic Sega collection.